To start, you're going to need a serger, and we're using a Baby Lock 1034D. And also just a regular domestic sewing machine, and this is a Singer Heavy Duty. And the links for these machines will be in the description. You're going to need fabric, and I recommend getting a very stretchy knit fabric, something that like leggings are made out of. You'll also need a fleece-like material. You can use a straight up fleece or something a little more like a sweatshirt. You will also want this to be very stretchy, and then you're going to need your pattern, and this pattern is available at properfitclothing.com, so go ahead, cut it out, and tape it together. Starting with your bottom panel, you're going to want to go ahead and place it on the fold of your fleece fabric, trace it, and cut it out. Next, go ahead and take your top panel, place it on the fold of your stretchy knit material, trace it, and cut it out. Go ahead and take your bottom panel, place right sides together, and sew along the short edge. This pattern calls for a 1/4 inch seam allowance, so keep that in mind. And also, we're using a serger. If you don't have a serger, just use a zigzag stitch. Next, go ahead and take your top panel, place the right sides together, and do the same thing. Sew along that edge. And I highly recommend using a serger because it gives you that nice clean edge in the end. Now you're going to want to take your top panel, flip the right side out, and then place the right side of it on the inside of the top panel. And you're going to want to line up the back seams. And once you have it all nice and lined up, you can either pin it or not. It's totally up to you, but you're going to be sewing all the way around in a circle. And then back to the serger, we're going to go ahead and sew all the way around that edge. And again, if you don't have a serger, go ahead and use a zigzag stitch. And that zigzag will give you some stretch, so that way when you stretch it, it's not just going to snap the thread. Go ahead, pull the right side out, and your multifunctional gaiter is done. And if you want, you can hem the edges. We're not going to do that because we're using fabric that doesn't fray, and that's the kind of purpose of this. It's just a quick little gaiter that you can throw in your pocket and go on the go with, and it has different functions, and you can just roll that edge over to get a nice clean edge. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think. If you have any ideas for videos, be sure to send them our way. We'll try to make it happen for you. But until then, we're going to keep the videos coming at you, and we'll see you next time.